Hello students, welcome to JRF with Ria. Today we are going to discuss about the fluvial geomorphology. The work of running water in the form of surface runoff or overland flow and streams is most important of all the exogenetic and planation processes because the running water is the most widespread exogenetic process on the earth. The erosional work of rivers. The word erosion has derived from a Latin word eroder, which means a gnaw. Erosion is in fact a dynamic process which involves the removal of geomaterial from the rocks and other deposited materials. The erosional work of the river depends on channel gradient, volume of water, velocity and thus kinetic energy, water discharge, river load, etc. The types of fluvial erosion. The erosion work of the river is performed in two ways. They are through chemical erosion and through mechanical erosion. Chemical erosion involves corrosion or solution and carbonation, while mechanical erosion comprises corrosion or abrasion, hydraulic action and attrition, etc. Firstly, the solution or corrosion. Solution or corrosion involves the dissolution of soluble materials through the process of disintegration and decomposition of carbonate rocks. The soluble materials are removed from the parent rock and are mixed with the running water of the streams. Most of the salts are removed from the bedrock through the process of carbonation. The next is abrasion or corrosion. Abrasion or corrosion involves the removal of loosened materials of the rocks or of valley wall and valley floors with the help of erosional tools, for example boulders, pebbles, cobbles, gravels, etc. The erosional tools or river load move down the channel gradient along with water and thus strike against the rock which come in contact with them. And the next is attrition. Attrition is the mechanical tear and wear of the erosional tools in themselves. The boulders, cobbles, pebbles, etc., which moving with water collide against each other and thus are fragmented into small and final pieces in the transit. Thus, the rocks are so broken down that ultimately they are comminuted into coarse to fine sand particles which are transported down the channel in suspension. And the next is hydraulic action. Hydraulic action involves the breakdown of the rocks of valley sides due to the impact of water currents of channel. In fact, hydraulic action is the mechanical loosening and removal of materials of rocks by water alone. Now come on to the base level of erosion. There is a limit for maximum vertical erosion by the river beyond which it cannot degrade its valley. This limit of maximum downward erosion by a river is called base level of erosion or simply a base level. J. W. Powell postulated the concept of base level in 1875. According to him, the sea level becomes the grand base level beyond which no dry land can be further degraded. Now come on to the erosional landforms. The significant landforms resulting from fluvial erosional by stream includes river valley, waterfall, potholes, structural benches, river terrace, river meander, oxbow lake, peneplains, etc. Now transportation work of streams. River obtain the eroded materials and transport them from one place to another place. Rivers have their limit to transport materials. They cannot transport load if they exceed the transporting power of the streams. Rivers transport their load in different ways, for example by traction, by saltation, by suspension and by solution. Depositional work of streams. The depositional of load carried by stream is affected by a variety of factors, for example decrease in channel gradient, spreading of stream water over larger area, obstruction in channel flow, decrease in the volume and discharge of water, decrease in the velocity of the stream, increase in the load, etc. It may be pointed out that a aforesaid factor of river deposition may be grouped into two categories. They are decrease in stream velocity and increase in river load. The river deposits sediments in different parts of their course and thus form various types of landform which are called constructional landforms such as alluvial fans and alluvial cones, sandbanks, natural leaves, floodplains, sandbars and deltas. Here are the pictures of some depositional landform of river. The landforms are further discussed in the next videos. Okay, till then keep watching and keep learning, and thank you for watching.